Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Battletech. Joining me is JKLantern.
And I am ready to go to Minnesota.
This is clearly not Minnesota.
It is okay.
This is
Maybe
Tarragona.
this is the ass end of everything.
That might be Saskatchewan, but it's not Minnesota.
What the hell class jump ship is that supposed to be?
Who knows? It doesn't look that dissimilar to the jump ships we've been using.
It so most jump ships, and I'm distinguishing them from warships for the purposes of this discussion. Most jump ships tend to have a similar look, like long end, KF drive at one end, bridge at the other. They basically look like sticks, but some of them are more distinguishable than others. The Tramp is one of them. The one that has all of the arms hanging off of them is another.
Oh yeah, the Free Worlds League is mad at us for everything we did in the last Flashpoint.
Well, it's a shame the Free Worlds League is mad at us, because I like them.
Well, that's what happens when we work for the Steiners.
Yeah. I liked the Steiners before this game.
Oddly enough, their alliance was one of the easiest alliances we've done.
Which is hilarious, because again, it was advertised to me as like one of the hardest ones in the game. But we cheesed it pretty well, I'd say.
Yep. And I still think it's funny that I was going back through old videos so I could put descriptions of them after they got uploaded. And I just make an offhand comment way back in part 108 about how, you know, what happens if I stuck that ECM in the 50-ton Death Armada I've got?
Oddly prescient.
Yeah. And then we did it. They're popping up. A lot of little events on me here.
We are traveling quite a long way. Also, how are you enjoying Comanche's Caballeros, speaking of small
It's
mercenary
okay
units?
so far. It's okay.
Not going to reinvent your grasp of literature, I assure you.
No, it is not. I mean, I just got to the point where they talked about how the main character took up a job stripping to further her contact information, and I had to facepalm for a bit.
This is not the only time she does that.
I mean, one of the first descriptions of her you get when she becomes an adult includes specifically that she only has like a bandage tied around her chest.
The protagonist walked boobily.
Yes.
Down the stairs.
She breasted boobily down the stairs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn it, Victor Milan. I know it was the 90s.
It's still some of the best novels in all of Battletech.
And I mean, as much as I love the Shadowrun novels, that's all over the place there too.
Yeah.
But no, I reached the point in the book where Cassie has her second personal meeting with Chandy.
But by the end of the book, you are going to either love Chandy or you're going to be like, God damn it, Chandy.
Well, so far he's basically he's basically just the, I don't know, Uncle Eero.
Yeah.
He puts on a goofy persona to hide just exactly how cunning he really is.
Spoilers for something that happens far off in the future. For the first chunk of the Word of Blake temper tantrum, he is the Inner Sphere's best hope. He is the one who is pulling off the most successful stuff against them.
Jeez, game, did I need this many events? Did I need 3 events on this trip? Well, that was about 5 minutes of actual travel. So, let's see what we're in for here.
All right. This is true.
Since when were we reputable? Basically. Basically.
Wait, Bob is highlightable. I feel like we need to...
Company's moniker for Shugo Reynold Yamaguchi is coined by your immediate predecessor, who is dead now. Oh no, he can't drink. He can't drink. His situation is desperate.
Wow, Bob is screwed.
Oh. Literally, my situation is rather desperate.
Yeah.
Different Gaku.
Okay. Tsubaki Salvage Works. That's not one of the ones listed in the Kurita handbook, but... Okay, Luthien base... Interesting.
4 Denias class dropships and assortment of smaller support vessels.
I do not remember the Deny. Okay, is it... Okay, so that doesn't come out until the Blake documents, but it existed before then. It's just a modified union, essentially.
Remember, there was another guy named Gaku.
Didn't we kill that bastard?
We turned him over to the Capellans.
Yeah.
I think specifically the Maskarovka we're looking for. Whoever did a thing, and we turned his name over.
Here you go, with our blessings. I mean, if you want to stay on the good side of somebody, the Maskarovka is somebody you want to stay on the good side of.
Yeah.
Interesting. A rancid turnip that walks as a man.
Well, I mean, okay. So it's not him, it's what he found. Yeah, the other one was Gaku Hironaka. I believe that was his last name.
Yeah, the ISF does not like to share.
Derelict spacecraft of unknown origin. You know, that kind of describes the Argo, too.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Back to Hero Titus.
love that he is blatant. He's all too aware of his position, and he's fine with it. He has long since made peace with this.
So who are we fighting? It does matter. Sorry, I kind of want to know who we're about to get in the crosshairs of.
You don't know, do you? Colabara.
Luxury grade fortified wine. Renowned for delicate flavor, high alcohol content, and aphrodisiac qualities. With a short shelf life.
Have we mentioned that Bob Kurita is our favorite? Well...
Second favorite character.
After,
Ed Corbeau.
Yep. Whenever I bring that up, Star is immediately like, you have been replaced by a mole man, you imposter.
God damn it, Bob!
Bob. This is how we get in trouble, Bob.
Yes! This is how we end up walking over a buried city and needing to escort them out. He's not wrong.
Somebody promote Yang.
I want him to stay where he is.
That's our Bob.
Yep.
So, ship of unknown origin. The guy salvaging it was captured by criminals of some sort.
Held prisoner, one of a dozen safe houses within the boundaries. A base capture, okay. An unidentified syndicate is known to maintain a forward base. Capture it so Murad can scour the mainframe for wherever this guy is. So basically, we don't know where he is. We don't know who's holding him. We're just gonna raid one of their bases and hope their computers have the info.
Yes.
This is the greatest plan. Boom.
You know, helicopters are canonically things in Battletech. It's a shame there aren't any in this game.
Yeah, they're also really easy targets in MechWarrior 5.
They move stupid fast, but also go down in like one shot.
Oh, a good batch of LRMs takes care of them in no time at all. Let's put the stalker back in.
Admittedly, there was something very satisfying about using the Eggman.
Yeah. It's a good solid mech to use. I don't have a problem using it, but you know, might as well have missiles.
Yeah.
So I can actually reach out and touch turrets easier. Because Eggman only had one LRM-20 on it. The Stalker has 60 missiles, which actually have a chance to blow up a turret.
Yeah.
In one volley. If this were base defense, I would still keep the Stalker around just because the Stalker can draw aggro a little easier on multiple targets. without having to be right there to help out.
Yep.
It'd be nice if we had a clue what we were going after. I mean, I'd hate to accidentally blow something up and that be the thing they wanted.
Oh, trust me. I'm pretty sure that this is going to get many people's attention. Oh yes, many.
Any publicity's good publicity, I guess.
We're gonna be lucky if Comstar doesn't put a bounty on us.
You say that, and it's a definite possibility.
Command interface initiated.
We're in the deep periphery. They don't have that many mechs out here, especially this far out on this end of the galaxy. Granted, there's a handbook that came out like 7-8 years ago.
Here we go.
It's set much later than this, but Interstellar Expeditions, it explores some of the deep periphery stuff, and there are legit Battletech factions and settings where the people living there had set out before the mechs had been invented, and they have never seen a battle mech.
Got it. On my way.
Coordinates received.
We're gonna take some time to get up there just because we gotta move through a lot of forest.
Move order received. You betcha.
Moving out.
Okay, what do we find? A 25-ton mech? And a 50-ton mech.
Okay.
I assume I just have to sneeze in that general direction to take care of the 25-tonner.
I wonder if they're using a weapon system.
Heading out.
Because if so, our lives make it interesting.
Location confirmed.
Well, that could be a Raven.
It shouldn't be, but...
Aren't Ravens 25?
30, I think.
No. Then no? Okay.
I hear ya.
Whatever it is, it's behind a rock or it's just...
Don't need to tell me twice.
25 should be Commando, if I'm not mistaken.
Got a lock.
Yep, that is a commando.
Commander?
You know, considering it is a commando and it's got what looks
And
like
it's the-
reduced armor. Yeah.
It's the old version of the Commando.
It only carries 50% armor.
In the Commando, the more common one is the one that replaces the large laser with an SRM-4.
Target neutralized.
Basically because the heat from the large laser tended to break down lubricants in the hand actuator. So it's interesting that they have an older one out here. It could be a coincidence, but it might not be.
Well, it depends what that 50-ton mech sitting over there is before we start talking coincidences and such. I have a feeling there's going to be more mechs in this general area. There's one. 2 50-ton mechs out there.
What can I do for you? Coordinates received.
Trebuchet.
Okay. That's not the version of the trebuchet I'd expect to see out here, because that was like a Kuritan experiment, but there's no reason it couldn't be a jury-rigged one.
Okay, we can see the base.
I'm still reading enemy contacts, Commander. You need to secure the area before you can proceed.
And a 30-ton mech back there with it. I don't think it's the Raven, but
It shouldn't be, but
Engaging.
okay, who let me
Good to go.
into Bob Kurita's wine stock? Is that
Oh,
the
I
reason
didn't-
why?
it's in the forest, so, and I didn't aim specifically for the head. You did almost core it out.
Firing full cover.
Am I the reason that Bob Kurita's out of wine?
I mean, could be.
You destroyed the everything.
Yep. 2 more mechs between us and the base. Thing is, they're not coming up the slope. It looks like they may try to jump up here.
Good to go.
These poor bastards are minding their own business in their medium light lance, and they're suddenly under attack by an assault lance.
I've got a sentinel.
That's a Centurion.
How's it going? Lifting up.
So Courage and I were talking mechs the other day, particularly mechs for a specific set of factions.
Hostile eliminated.
And Courage came up with what would be my signature mech for that group of factions. And it's actually not terribly dissimilar from this Marauder. It's just much better.
You also got a potato, so, you know.
Woo, potato.
There's no way for my Annihilator to shoot at the Javelin. You tried.
Waiting for orders. Moving out. Got it.
This will be overkill.
Did you see that? Did you?
Overkill, underkill, as long as it's dead. And we've got some inbound. I only see 3 of them, but they're all 50-ton mechs.
Waiting on you, Commander. Affirmative.
Who's the bad? Yeah, they're all kind of there, aren't they?
Mhm.
Got a lock.
A different type of Centurion.
Hey there. Position confirmed.
These are not worn down.
Interesting.
Got it.
Not quite a head kill at that range.
Yes,
But enough to give the guy a headache.
I copy. Firing all
His armor didn't get stripped off anywhere. It's not going to
Now
help
it
much,
did.
but you know.
Enemy mech destroyed.
waiting for orders. Got it.
I'm waiting to see what shows up for reasons.
A 5-in trebuchet.
Okay,
What's
the
up?
stock one.
It is in cover. Let's take the cover bonus away and see if you can hit with just the UAC.
I copy.
Well, you didn't hit the head, but you did take off an arm.
Okay, that's a nice chunk of the Treb's weapons there.
On my way.
It's like you didn't get the shoulder, but you did get the arm. But yep, that was an LRM and a laser.
Given everything I've got.
Oh, there's a hunchback, though. Half damage reduction, though.
It took those shots like a champ.
Yeah, it did. It literally only took half damage from all those hits.
Minimal.
Good to go.
Still came fairly close to actually just blowing the thing up outright.
This should be good.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Ready for orders. Copy that. Acknowledged.
Standing by. Copy that.
I mean, I don't expect this trebuchet to remain standing for very long.
Nah.
Even if I can't specifically aim at anything.
All weapons committed.
There we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So apparently that was all the enemies.
I hear ya.
Wow, Bob gave us a simple mission.
Taking the high road.
And I think that's partially by design. I think this is supposed to have kind of its own difficulty curve because you can do this this flashpoint at literally any time.
Yep.
What can
So
I
the
do for
first
ya?
chunk of it may be
High reading,
easy.
Commander. Moving out.
When we get farther in it, that will not be the
Engaging
case.
coolant system.
No, more contacts, huh?
Hello.
Valentin Ilrospo Haas. Who's saying, I don't know who you are, but I get the hell out. You don't know who you're messing with. Yeah, could you tell us? Nobody else has. By the Bowman Group. Yeah, so we're just pirates. You take it from me, you cross Notker Bowman, you are done.
Just out of curiosity, to Sorna. Okay, he is not listed as a canon character on Sorna. Oh wait, there he is. Interesting. So he's a black marketeer.
All the porn. That's what you'll find.
Oh, you will find interesting things, I have the feeling. Very interesting things.
At least we're
Mission
giving
successful.
Dr. Farad something to do.
Mm-hmm.
So supposedly we're digging our own grave. I've heard that before.
See, I know some of the things that come down the line. Bowman is not who I'm worried about.
We barely got shot. Yeah, let's see. A hunchback. I like hunchbacks just because they're hunchbacks.
They're great mechs.
There is absolutely no good salvage in here, really. Yeah. So that's 3 new mechs in my arsenal.
Right in the fridge.
Right in the fridge.